Hello everyone, welcome back to another Monster Train Dimensional Portal video. Gonna be doing the Organized Chaos this time. Almost complete with this, only 5 more to go. So this one, our units all get shuffled, our spells target randomly, and we start with Volatile Gauge, so our card cost is also going to be somewhat randomized. Should be a lot of fun. If we pick up some expensive stuff, that'll be good. Oh, is this a new starting screen? I haven't noticed this. Okay. Yeah, Seraph Eternal, so Curse 5. I actually like that. I like that a lot. I don't know if that was new or not, or if this is the first time I noticed it. If it's the first time I noticed it, that's kind of sad. Anyways, Incant apply Unstable 4 to enemy units. It's not bad. Resolve, gain 1 reanimate and 6 unstable. Both of those kind of lead us into something else, but this means that we play spells and we have AoE, so I'm gonna go for the bottom one there. Train Steward units gain the Boom ability. Sacrifice, deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. I don't know that that's any good. We'll draw 10 cards actually. That sounds great with Volatile Gauge because it means some of them are likely to be 0 at the very least. And -1 draw each turn shouldn't be too big of an issue. We have +2 draw a turn. I guess like with random chance, maybe it is a big issue. I don't know, we'll see. So because we have the Incant ability, I'm going to want you to be in the back. And this to be like this. Now, it's not... Yeah, it's going to be, what, level 1? Oh, no Covenant, so we don't even have like the extra cards that we normally would stuffed into our deck. Which can be good and bad. I always like find this weird. There's like a surprisingly few amount of 1-cost cards that end up showing up. Alright, random targeting. Alright. Okay. Guess we're able to take that guy out. Spear Steward? Seems like a good idea. Front unit gets to full health. Okay. Let's do regen? I guess the regen applying to anyone is kind of a bad idea, isn't it? Alright, and all units get shuffled, yeah, because they can apply to literally anyone. Okay, so the mixed cards are bad, generally. So is Firestarter. This could hit ourselves, which it looks like we actually did earlier on, and I just didn't notice. Okay. Alright. So it looks like the change, it doesn't actually swap them between floors, just swaps them on the row. That's good enough. Stable 5, maybe. Frostbite would be nice to have on the boss, and then, oh, I don't know, in for a penny, in for a pound? Cool, we actually did get it on the boss. Neat. Which means that we just win. No Covenant means all the enemies are pretty not scary, but I realize that this faction is very, very bad for what we have. Overworked Assistant, another AoE, reanimate good target there, apply Unstable 10 and deal 1 damage to enemy units. This is good. AoE that doesn't target is exactly what we're looking for. I'm going to go for Alchemy as well. Again, the not targeting is nice. Just get immediately consumed. And we have so few cards in the deck. We could try for the increased Alchemy advantage, but no, let's go for the Merchant of Steel. Multi-strike, endless, okay. Surely something's got to be good with either multi-strike or endless. Whoa, hello, 9-lived Nightmare. Reanimate 8. There's got to be something you can do with this, right? I don't know what it is. And if we give him endless, then he like really sticks around. Now he's got more than 9 lives, I feel like. Anything to give multi-strike? I don't know if that's worth giving multi-strike to. Plus 20 HP. I like that the costs are so cheap right now. Plus 20 HP. I guess we can give that to like a Spear Steward and make it a viable card. Let's remove some secret ingredients and probably some Pyrogels as well. Or Fire Starters. Yeah. We're gonna need to see as few of those as possible, I feel like. So another game plan could be playing less guys on the bottom floor. That also seems a bit risky with the enemy or the boss that we chose. However, we might need to do that for the Mark of Invasion. that we just picked up here. So you're endless. This means nothing to me right now. But hopefully sometime in the future it'll matter. Okay, cool. We get that, you're all dealt with. You're all dealt with. And then, yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. We can start setting guys up here. We do some good damage. Oh, I could have done this first. Ooh, good thing I hit the right target. Neat. Okay. Acid shower, again, good option here. Regen, if we get a clear floor up here at some point, it'll be nice. So if I could hit you one more time, no? Alright. Fair enough, I suppose. Regen spikes, should I? No, of course, we'll add it to this guy instead. Oops. That's an oops. Alright. Like, one hit of Firestarter does deal with this guy. Okay, we actually got it in time. That's nice. Rage 4. I mean, this is like the one time we could guarantee it. Not sure what I'm going to do there. Alright, we don't like that he's healing. Okay, I got a little bit of stuff on him. That's nice. Might as well play another Spear Steward. Let's go lifesteal, like, kind of get this going up here. Maybe a damage shield for whoever it targets might be nice, because this guy's going to have a lot of, well, just life, I guess. And that guy might go down to the next hit, if we're able to do such a thing. Not too shabby. Acid Shower does a little bit of work. Not enough work for sure, but a little bit. Okay. Damage shield 2 again, just for whoever this hits. It's so worthwhile. Lifesteal 2, sure. We'll just cool. Target that guy. That's a-okay. Could you not hit my cat? That's pretty funny. Maybe the multi-strike wouldn't be so bad because I have Pyrogel that I can potentially apply to units. I mean, this is getting a little silly, but let's see what we could do here. Might as well mix again. I really hope the regen hits the right target. Nope, I hit the wrong target, and then... Okay, that did hit the right target, but doesn't matter, maybe? We can't play the Living Nightmare here, unfortunately. Even though he's got Unstable 26, we're just not hitting him hard enough. Oh, I could have healed the full, one of my units. Alright, that was so tricky. Okay, Sanguine Assistant might be a little bit awkward because we can't guarantee a good use of it, but we'll try. 1 damage to enemy units, I do like that. Damage, deal 1 damage and apply Pyrogel 12 to the front enemy unit, not bad. Flicker plus Lava Flow could be good. Either way, I mean, these are 1-cost cards though, and we're gonna have randomized energy, right? So I should be considering that as I pick cards here. New loot levels, we'll have to wait for more eggs, so we'll save. Okay. Starting to figure this out, I think. Rooms might be good, equipment less so though. So let's go for more units. I feel like I need something better than what we currently have. Equipped, gain +3/+3 permanently. That's not bad. If we can find a floor for him to live on his own. Double stack and remove consume. Now double stack 20, I like. Remove spell cost from a card. That could also be decent. Alchemy is already like likely to be cheaper. So let's do this and actually remove consume from alchemy. Maybe we could play it multiple times in a fight since we're drawing so much. And that might just save us. Then, I don't know if I want the Firestarter to consume. I mean, I kind of want it to get out of the deck, so maybe that's the right play. Hard to say. hard to say. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm having a fun time. Ooh, Fragile Celebrate. Permanently gain 10 attack. That's interesting. Okay, Fragile? Wait. Fragile on my 9 lives cat could make that good, right? Summon gain 3 energy. Ember Drain 2. That's less good, but the... I mean, it's just kind of interesting. Yeah, Fragile on the cat. That seems like a good call. We can likely keep it alive. Then we just have to give it multi-strike, I suppose. Oh wait, but we already used its second upgrade slot. Now I really do wish I'd put multi-strike on it earlier. Well, if only I had foresight. Okay, cat plus you on the floor seems like a possible floor. Yeah, it seems like something that I can do. Okay, you're gonna take some damage, which is not ideal. You guys are gonna hit my boss for a amount as well. Really got no zero cost things. I don't believe it when Volatile Gauge says it can be between 0 and 3. I feel like it's more likely to be between 1 and 2, or be 1 and 2, and then 3 and 0s are like rarer. I don't know if that's actually the case, but it feels like there's something wrong with the math. It has for a while. For a while, I mean, since like the first Monster Train. Guess I'll put this guy here. Can I hit him? Nope. We hit Pincushion, and that means I'm not going to be able to upgrade him later. Yeah, that sucks. Ow. God. Okay, Firestarter's so dangerous. I really got to be more careful with that. Here we go. This is a little bit less bad, though. We'll be able to put Unstable at a right time. Put this guy down here just to die. And then save the Unstable. Vampire's Tooth can only apply to one guy. I don't know that I wanted to apply to the cat, but we could have that be the case. Oh no, I can target with the Vampire's Tooth. Oh, it's just spells that are randomized. Right, okay, fair enough. I could have known that. And Unstable 5, I mean, I guess I'll just like increase that here. You're dead, which is unfortunate. Might draw my other Guardian though. Yep, we did indeed. Okay, Alchemy, and then if we can somehow survive this, we'll be in better shape for the future. Just gonna go all in on the sap and see if I can get the boss to die at some point. Oof. The Fragile Cat's gonna die. At least, actually he's got Endless, so him taking the hits isn't too bad. Again, this is like really awkward. Okay, Rooted. It's interesting. I wonder if I could like possibly target the right unit here. That's unlikely though. You can't be rooted, but you can be sapped, so I guess dealing 0 damage times 2 is kind of nice. We could pyre hit right there for sure. My boss is dead though. Could I have saved it? Maybe. I don't know, this looked like a questionable run from the get-go. Okay. I mean, I like having guaranteed hits, but we don't have a lot here. You have Fire Gel 4? And there's no way my cat dies in time, so he's actually just lost a bunch of reanimate. I should have a Winged Spirit earlier. We'll have the 8 Dragon's Horde, but that's not going to matter, is it? 6 Fire Gel, so we have some damage here. Rage 4, maybe? Unstable, potentially? Secret Ingredient. Unstable, hope it hits the right target, otherwise we lose. Could just do the Pyrogel for the guaranteed better hits. The multi-strike here really ruins my reanimate attacks. Yeah, I think I just have to hope I hit correctly here. There's no real other way about doing this. Okay, that was unfortunate. That was super... That's unnecessary, game. Okay. I guess we just were meant to lose. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll try that again. I'll give it another go here. Even in the same video. I don't mind. Back to Outpost. Not gonna take a look at that run. That's a hard one. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, I see now. You have really, really bad starting cards. It's almost like every card in your deck is a curse. Okay, this one is the melee weakness Seraph. Let's see, can we get something better? Make some, get it on concoction. Could take that for the stats, but honestly the incant might be better. Unless we like think we should mix for a while. I don't know, that's such a long cooldown. Like we can mix at the top floor, try to build up a top floor with some sort of thing from the concoction. We'll see. Your power applies Pyrogel 2 to all enemy units upon revenge. I'll do the Jack Strips. Jack Strips is nice. Maybe that'll work out. Nice energy per turn. Kind of annoying. Hopefully volatile gauge variance makes it not too bad. So we'll put you up here, put you up here. We'll be ready to go. So nice thing is we don't have to worry about where we're playing spells. So let's try to get like as much good stuff as possible for us. Ooh, didn't activate my mix. Actually don't know if it matters. But we'll try to make sure I'm not playing badly. You guys are already dying, which is neat. Didn't play Spear Steward, that's no problem. It's more likely to kill my own unit than it is theirs, but like... I don't know why I went down a floor. So... Regen 8. This guy's not dying, so we don't need to do it this turn though. We can still wait one more turn. That's what I'm down to do. That's hilarious. I shouldn't have played the fire starters. They're just traps. But I did it so I could get a new Spear Steward out there. It was actually very intentional. Very well planned. Okay. And then this isn't going to do much. Spikes 3 might help. Jack Strips took care of that problem. Not really relying on this floor to get kills, but it'd be nice if it happened. I like more regen. So I'm gonna see if Fire Starter can deal damage to this guy once in its life. The answer is no. However, I think the regen 12 is gonna do enough work for us, especially because this guy just went to the front. So yeah. Now we don't have to play anything. We'll just sit back and let it work. Alright, better plan that time. I think this plan of making a concoction for the top floor is a good one. Rage on every hit. Given that we can, like, choose where this goes, I think it's a good idea. And then again, we're looking for all enemy unit attacks. That's the one that we have to hit. Try Flicker. I guess Flicker's less good. Actually, no, I should have taken the Pyrogel, especially because we have Jack Strips. Yeah, my bad. Merchant Steel. Quick and Large Stone. I do like a Large Stone. Hothead. Hothead with Large Stone? Honestly, it's not a bad unit. And we could upgrade it to be quick as well. It's kind of just fun. You know what? I'm having fun here. Let's have a good old time. 20 HP, Spear Steward. Honestly, just give me a Mega Spear Steward. We'll try to make it work. I do think removing cards is also a good option. Enemy units appear on each floor. This could be a little bit annoying, but we have Jack Strips, so it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I guess this type of floor makes a lot of sense. Then we'll live. Ooh, yeah, even had a flicker here. That's nice. And then this guy gets to wipe the whole floor. We get to mix. Again, I'll take the regen. I think that's the best build-in. Do that. What are you? Applies 8 attack when he's in the front. Neat. So we have our equipment. It's part of our plan to have a super unit at some point. Guess we'll give it to the unit who's likely to live. Spear Steward is free. I don't mind playing out all our units right now while we have the chance. I think it's a good call. These guys are almost certainly gonna die. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so again, I think the plan is stack up the regen as high as humanly possible. And then just don't play fire starters like ever. We should have a turn where we can hit through. Yeah, we're doing a good thing here. Just gotta follow this game plan, more or less. It's a good game plan. You're quick, so you're not dealing any damage anyways. That's neat. Should I like have healed? I guess I can heal. It's not gonna do anything else for the fight, so we'll go for that. And this is the turn we need to do our regen. Let's do it. Easy. That should be a one fight. Honestly, not really close at all. That's a great fight. I'm very confident about the next fight now. Ooh, advance, apply lifesteal 1 and 10 attack. Now, given that that could be anybody, we don't want it. So maybe we take a Sanguine Assistant because we still need a little bit more equipment. Pyrogel. This time we'll do AoE Pyrogel. Again, more expensive cards are also a good option. Maybe I do take the room this time. No, I still think we need units. Holdover. A spell that has holdover. I wonder if it'll have... Yeah, I think spells have holdover equal to the, like, thing that you do with it. Unfortunately, none of this is what I want. Make a secret ingredient cheaper. And remove fire starters. Just like every fire starter, actually, needs to go. Okay. It's as good as we get. Hydra Armed Horror equipped. The equipment is removed. Gain multi-strike. I mean, that one's fun, right? Extinguish, apply 12 armor to friendly units. You give this guy a bunch of reanimate. That's also cool. We'll do the Hydra. That's actually a great target for equipment. Makes me feel good about taking the other equipment guy earlier. And then, ooh, a spike. What ones do we get? Burnout 4 for attack. Not needed. Okay, reduce cooldown by X. Apply 2 Avarice. That's actually great. Yeah. 2 Avarice is wonderful. If we can actually apply that to our Hothead, that'll be good. And I think that makes sense. Now we can put Hothead on the bottom floor a lot of the time. And we have the Hydra with our boss man. And then we'll try to up the Hydra's attack as much as possible. So, bottom floor here. Can't put anything with it, really. Okay, Shield Steward doesn't fit. Maybe we'll take Space. I'm not sure if that's the right call, but feels like it could be alright. We got the wrong kind of infusion for now. I'm gonna actually just pop it right away. We could save ourselves some damage by playing a Sanguine Assistant here. Then we can give Hothead some benefits. Then we can do another, there we go, regen option. And that should do it. Don't need to wipe this floor, so I'm not going to. Now the lifesteal, attack is not what we need, so we'll just give that to him. Makes sense. You're gonna attack. And we gain regen. So yeah, this is all the plan. I'm gonna hit those guys just so we don't take damage here on our hothead. There we go. Spikes will be good as well. Craft guy's gonna die. I don't know if I should give this to the Hydra or if we should actually just like use it. It's also a good question of whether we should do Pyroborn Brain Spike as much as possible. I like that this could hit literally anybody. I wish it was friendly units, but alright. I don't know where to apply this exactly. I'm gonna do this for now though. No free units makes me a little sad. Anything I'd like to heal? I guess I'll pop the heal now. It'll make our train steward survive. Give us more room. Yeah, that's not too bad. Spikes, we take that. Spikes, we take it again. Mix as much as possible. Okay, we want regen. Regen is the name of the game. We should even get some money out of this, I think. That's neat. And this floor doesn't really do a whole lot. Hydra's potentially going down though, so we have to be careful there. Not gonna have the Hydra alive for the final battle, it seems. I doubt it's gonna matter. We do have a shield steward still left in the deck, so sure. Just can't do anything about it, so we'll live with it. Looks like we've won no matter what, though. Close on this floor. I can do this, and then we have one more turn of mixing we can do, if we need it, which we won't, but yeah. He just needs to take like 3 more hits, and then we're all good. We can even do the lava flow, and unfortunately mix was kind of expensive. A regen 14 should do the trick. Animate 1 just for fun. Perfect. Easy enough fight. Okay. Not too shabby. Ooh, this is interesting. Given that we can't choose what we sacrifice, I'm not going to do brain transfer. Drawing a unit is kind of already random, so that's not too bad. Consume, sacrifice, draw a unit, and apply 40 attack and 0 energy cost. That's kind of fascinating if like we want to have a sacrificial floor. I do like Soldier of Fortune though. It's going to be a lot of money over the course of a fight. And then Magma Mauler can be very good, so can Guildmonger, just as a cheap option here for gaining some Avarice, some Dragon's Horde. I'm kind of like not going to be worrying about Dragon's Horde too much. I just don't think there's a lot we can do for it. Do I need more space? There's an argument to get more draw. We'll take more space though. We have +2 draw already, right? I guess there's arguments for and against it. We do want to buff our Hydra, so I could prioritize going this way to get some money to be able to buff our Hydra. Another Hothead is pretty darn good. Greed Dragon's probably not going to be useful, so take a secondary Hothead, upgrade our champion, medium concoction. It's pretty nice. Resolve, reanimate, unstable 6. I don't know if that's good or bad, because if he gets down too low on the unstable, he's going to explode in a bad way. So we'll just go for the concoction, since that's our game plan. Upgrade with +1 size. Yeah, this is exactly what I want for the Hydra. And upgrade to dualism. Dualism unfortunately doesn't affect Pyrogel anymore. However, we can put that on the Magma Mauler. And then we can put Avarice. We're already full on this guy. Avarice on the Hothead is usually pretty good though. That should pay for itself in due time. I guess this Hothead can go on the same floor as the other Hothead. Overall, I think we improved our run substantially there. Titanite 4, not a big deal. I'm having trouble speaking though, that's kind of a big deal. Wow, everything's expensive starting out. Fun. The game likes to do that, doesn't it? Let's put a hothead down here. Shield Steward in front for now. Then we'll see what we do later. Okay. Soldier of Fortune. That's what I draw. It's the Shield Steward. Not what I was hoping for, honestly. But it'll have to do. You're not dying, so let's have you die now. And we got Rage, not what I'm looking for. We got Sap. That's annoying. We could try to sap this boy. Yeah, it didn't matter too much if we were doing that. And then, yeah, I was worried I was going to do that. Okay. You are alive. That's nice. Alright, we could also make you even more alive by putting a Spear Steward down. Cargel 4 here seems okay. Still really looking for the other mix opportunity. I'm gonna play this Spike while I have a chance. Love our Spikes doing the work here. So we got a Hydra, we can get a Sanguine Assistant to take some of the damage off of our people. You were going to die, but now you aren't. Now you're going to gain some money for me. Then, come on, regen. There we go. Good old same game plan as always. This has got to be the way. I think this is the most consistent way I could think of right now. Especially for this run where we have Hydra. Feels like a good call. We can pump multi-strike into this guy. Now, Magma Mauler isn't going to fit on any floor just yet. I guess we could put him up here. He's not the worst. Take more regen than spikes, but we'll eventually be okay with our regen and just go for the spikes. Spike's still working wonders. Sorry, the jackstrip's still working wonders. Not our spikes. Completely different thing. Don't need to hit here. But I don't mind just making sure this floor doesn't have anybody on it. Ah, of course, they're gonna miss the opportunity to get more spikes now. Thank you, game. Yeah, not what I need to look at and turn. So, of course, we want as much money from this as possible. So put this down. Have a way to get multi-strike later. We're still looking for spikes and regen. Mostly regen, I think. We'll need, like, improved regen at some point. Or I guess, like, improved mixing at some point is what I'm saying. We're not going to have any other opportunities to heal, so we might as well do that now. Wow, that guy is not taking the most. Unfortunate. We're seriously going to go through a whole run without Dragon Sword, aren't we? I guess the sap is really doing a number on us. It'd be nice if I could get some fire starter on him, but I can't really. So we just have to live with it. I guess with spikes we're gonna be okay actually against this guy. And now we can do it on somebody. It's on the Hydra. Hopefully the Hydra gets shifted to the front. They did not. It's unfortunate. I guess I should have activated fire breathing. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, they're sapped so hard we don't do any damage at that point. But we have enough. Okay. Oh boy. A little bit of a spooky boss for us, honestly. Tiny bit of avarice, a little bit of gold. I like it. Gained actually quite a bit of gold that fight. Move equipment, apply 30 attack. Don't really need to do that. Equipped friendly units could attack immediately. That's not necessarily the worst, but not going to be great. We'll take the Acid Shower. It's AoE damage. That's what we need. Ability, apply 2 Avarice to friendly units. Now that could be pretty useful. Oh, but a 3 cost Pyrogel 10 and deal 10 damage to enemy units. I think that's what I want. Just a lot of Pyrogel, a lot of AoE. Again, an Armory could be pretty sweet here, but so could Artifacts and removing a bunch of cards. I think both options are good. We're just getting rid of every fire starter, so I'm not even tempted to play them. Because, man, that's a mistake. We're going to gain Avarice too. I'm going to take that. You know, it's without upgrades, costs 1 less. It's like kind of a thing. Start a turn, heal champions fully. That can be useful. To only phase, draw equipment card from your deck, reduce its cost to 0. I mean, if we do get the opportunity to get an equipment, that would be nice. The cards without upgrades cost 1 less. I guess the Sanguine Assistant could be it. The Shield Stewards right now, the Spear Stewards. I mean, all cards I might want to get rid of. If I'm not getting rid of these fire starters, though. Can't really re-roll and get stuff. Let's save our money. Am I gonna have another opportunity? Yes, we could go this way. I think it's actually really good because we could duplicate a champion card. Get Merchant of Arms at the final area. Yeah, we could also get a dupe over this way too. Okay. Should get a lot of gold coming in our way. Penitent Stones spawned on each floor. Hopefully that's manageable. I'm actually not sure what the spikes are on this level. Wow, everything's low cost. Alright, I hope this isn't like a the only time we get low cost units. Might take energy just to even out our deck a little bit. So you're the Avarice version. Can't put the fire breathing up here. Can have it on multiple floors. The Pyrogel is best on this floor. We get a Shield Steward. That's pretty good. Okay. Now we got something to worry about. It's pretty good though. It does damage without making us take too much damage. I like it. Spear Steward could come out just to die. I guess we want to mix first, as always. Yep, this is why. So we just kind of want to like not have this be a thing. Okay, you're getting sapped. See if I care. Regen? Sweet. Regen and spikes. It's away. This might make us take less damage. And we're doing some good damage there. Yeah. We're doing okay for ourselves. I could put this out in front. Oh, we'll have a time to die for a little bit though. Well, hopefully it can get itself killed reasonably soon. Is there even the X artifact anymore? I really like that artifact. I hope it isn't gone forever. Pyrogel 10. We can do this though. It's just more money. We don't have space for anybody else to come out here and get killed. So I think the game plan is still try to mix as much as possible. Though, do need to make sure guys don't live through multiple floors. Do we even have a unit to draw? 2 available, it says? You say so. Ah, Spear Steward. I mean, oh, it costs 2? Oh, it doesn't actually cost the 0 that it says it would? That's a little bit rude. The 8 regen isn't bad. Not gonna have a good AoE for this time. So we let it go. And our unit got to die. That's exactly what we're looking for. Good, good. You're dead, and we just need to mix now, or we could do Avarice. Yeah. Mixing might have been better, but I don't mind the Avarice either. Okay. We can play the Twisted Assistant, but we'd have to lose a lot to do that. I don't know if there's any better choice. Regen's good, though. What does this guy do? Loses Titan skin. Ah. Well, that's useful. At least he got Pyrogel on him. Can't hate that. So I suppose I don't want the Spear Steward in the back, so we want to do this instead. Okay, spikes, and then just as much mix as possible. Not what I'm looking for. Regen, and we have to play it this turn if we want it to be useful. And might as well activate this thing this turn, because it's not going to be useful at any other point. Now, we're going to get rid of a lot of this guy's Titanite, so we should start dealing some decent damage towards the end here. Sweet. Okay, we actually don't want to do anything more because we want to hit him as much as possible to get as much apparatus as possible. 475 gold. Into 700 gold. Beautiful. Apply fragile and 40 spikes to a friendly unit. Ah, that would be good with that cat that we got earlier. Mixology, mix twice. I don't hate that. Yeah. We can use that. And then Soul Smelter. I mean, given that we do want equipment and we can get equipment coming at the start, it's kind of useful. I don't know if it's at a time where we can actually make use of it for the eggs, but potentially that's an option. This is the one I don't know where to go. Do we need to boost our units any further? The Hydra could still get some better boosts. And we're not going to be... Oh, we are going to be visiting the merchant farms over there. We might get a boost over here as well. So we could take the gold, could take the doubling. I don't know, I'm going to go this way. Can you blame me? Alright, Merchant of Steel. Upgrade with Titanite's also a good option. Just so we don't have the Hydra die ever. Or, not ever, but like, it's unlikely to die. And then Quick on the Mauler is pretty good, though. Then again, Double Strike might be better. This kind of like makes it useful so everything gets to attack with its upgrade, but... It's interesting. I'm gonna go Quick on the Assistant. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. We'll go for the Reanimate, 25 HP on a Shield Steward. Remove more cards from the deck. What cards would I want to remove? Maybe another Shield Steward? Maybe a Spear Steward, actually. And then we could leave, save our gold. Get a Celestial Alcove. Ooh, Strike, apply 20 Corruption. Now, this is where I should have upgraded my Hydra, isn't it? Oh, no, we did already. Okay. So we could get Spike, apply 20 Corruption on the Hydra. Yeah, that's gotta be the way. Summon, spawn a friendly unit from your deck, or add melee weakness, spell weakness on Strike. Also a valid option to basically double the damage on our Hydra. But 10 more attack is giving us a third damage, and then the Corruption deals 1 damage per stack at the end of the turn, so... Yeah, let's do that. It's good. That's all good. We can take the punishment of the Dominion's Eye, hopefully. And there's nothing else to really upgrade for. I guess we could get the Magma Mauler, Dual Strike. Reduce size to 1, ooh. A large stone. Don't know how much I want a large stone, really. But a small stone is not bad. Small stone Shield Steward seems nice, actually. Because we could like large stone and small stone to Shield Steward. That would be kind of funny. The Magma Mauler being even bigger. We'll take it. It's interesting. Then we'll go. Ooh, get +7 in lifesteal. We could beat that. Sure, boss, nothing on us. This video is going to be pretty long if I'm including that first one, or isn't it? I probably am going to include the first one though, because that's fun. Yeah, I think I will take energy, just seeing how this hand shook up. Let's try for getting some Dragon Sword. It could be useful right now. So the Shield Steward is the worst option, but it's still an option. Unless we want to do this as a floor, and then we go like that, and then later on we get some good stuff going. Okay. That's also a possibility. Rage 4. Again, not like what I want. Put this guy in front. Mix twice if I want. Get some souls smelted. So for every 4 we have, right? When we celebrate. Oh. Gotta celebrate. 1 for every 4, right. So we have to win on this floor. That's unlikely to happen. Not impossible, just unlikely. Ooh, we got regen right away. I don't know, maybe if a miracle happens, we could possibly do it. Like get a regen spikes pull on this floor. Be nice to have like a raise somebody up deal, but we're gonna have a hard time finding that. Sanguine Assistant's cheap, but that doesn't help us too much. Okay. Regen first. The Shield Steward could come out here. Save some health right now. Give that guy something to look forward to. How on the regen? That's not too bad. Okay, we have to play this, right? Yeah, because otherwise, if we don't, everything else is more expensive. I see. We do get to maybe have this guy survive. Yes, and we get to put Pyrogel up here. That's not too bad. The Siphon Soul's good. It's very good. Then if this guy goes back up to the top, maybe the Hydra can actually deal with him. Yes. That seems to be what we're looking at. Okay. Spikes, regen, spikes. And then if we do a Dragon's Breath tandem with Fire Breathing, we might be able to like clear out a whole floor at some point. I think I see the path to victory on floor 2 potentially. Ooh, you're gonna die though. I'd prefer if you didn't, but I don't have a good way of saving you. This guy just has a lot of attack. They just gain a lot of attack. I guess we could have a Hothead come down. He's got 15 armor, so he won't survive, but if the Hothead gets played, we do get to kill that guy, deal a bunch of damage here, which is exactly what we want. Alright. That can be good. We have Corruption on him, so he's taking a ton. Shield Steward dying, kinda sucks. We could play our Spear Steward here to take a lot of damage. That's pretty good. That's good. Oh no, I can't play him down here. It's not gonna be good enough. I feel like I do have to play it like that. That hurts. Regen, spikes. That's all we're really looking for. Do I need to do it now? I definitely don't need to do it now. Taking 22. It makes sense. Isn't this gonna be like a floor I need to do? Damage, get all that. We can do a flicker. Make him take even less. I think mixology twice makes a lot of sense. Unstable shower versus like a Pyreborn spike or something might be better. I really don't trust the Pyreborn brain spike to be good. This guy just hitting twice feels good though. It's just money. Then it lets us play this, get it out of the deck at least. I guess we could always play it to get out of the deck. But that would have been nice to have on this turn. But 475, actually I think we're gonna get there. So we played this, we have some zero cost cards. Argel. Did clear a whole floor. Soul 16. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. In fact, we can now play the... Oh, that's why I needed the mixed ingredients, because I remember now. We were going to play it on this floor, just like this. Unfortunately, I hit the wrong unit, but not much I can do about it. He survives anyways. That's a beautiful card. Pyrogel 10. I mean, in case we needed something to happen there. Easy. Okay, we got 4 eggs out of that. Honestly, that's okay. That took a lot of work, but that's alright. Attuned, explosive. Again, don't want to hit our own units. Take a combustion suit. Then I said I was going to take energy, so let's do that. And I could loot now. Is it worth it? It's kind of not, but kind of is. It's kind of not, though. Let's save. See if we get 4 next time. I do think we are good on our unit upgrades. Yeah, we're pretty good there. So I guess I should take the room, although do I want to remove units? Probably do. Grab even more gold. Get even better concoctions. So maybe I should have taken more HP. Large stone on a guy. Dualism on a guy. I don't think large stone's particularly interesting. Put on the shield steward because he tends to just have his own floor. And then we'll reroll, see if there's anything we can get. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Now we can have one big shield steward on a different floor. So it's kind of useful. Okay. So good to remove some cards from the deck. Could be a mixology. Again, I mean, secret ingredients are only kind of good. We'd rather have this card. I'm definitely skeptical about the Pyreborn Brain Spike. Is there anything better I could remove? Probably not, honestly. Let's get rid of this then. We'll just have 500 gold going into the next floor for hopefully some good Merchant at Arms and some artifacts. Alright. 400 more gold. I mean, we're not going to feel the effects of our +1 energy until next time. That's fine. So we did get Soul Smelter again. That's nice. Still good to put on this hothead. Even though it's not our Avarice hothead. Magma Mauler, still good on this floor. And then we could put a Shield Steward onto this floor again. Hydra plus Orochi. Pretty good. So again, we want to clear as fast as possible. It's gonna be hard because these guys apparently just have a billion HP. Okay. 1 soul to start with. Start small. Gets better later. We have 2 space up there, but this isn't gonna be that good. This is a very expensive hothead. Might as well play the shields or Spear Steward, get it out of the deck. Getting regen first turn was nice. Means we can start building up as fast as possible. Get the spikes going, get the regen going. We will have to win on the bottom floor again. But maybe there's a turret, we can knock everybody out. Okay, Soldier of Fortune is a good play now. There's only 2 things they can get, and one of them is very good. The other one is a shield steward. Alright. Why did they cost energy when they should cost 0? That's so weird. Dragon's Breath and playing a Twisted Assistant seems like the best call here. Get regen 10. Move on. Even if we can't celebrate, it's not the end of the world. Just missing out on some extra artifact, right? So, we can live with that. Let's do this. I guess we'll play the Dominion's Purge. We can put another unit in front here. Oh, but then we can't play the Twisted back that I worked hard to get. Oh well. I swear nothing costs 0. Like, things should cost 0, but they won't. Okay. This hothead can finally come on out. And then we want to play the Vampire's Tooth, start getting that mix rolling, get the regen, get the spikes. You know the deal. Secret ingredient or secret ingredient. One costs less and one costs more. Which one should I take? Even though they actually both cost the same because they don't have the... they got randomized in an unfortunate manner. So is it a good time to heal? That's the real question. It's not a great time to heal. It could also be worse. There's a lot of 0 cost cards in hand, so that's nice. We can Pyrogel. I like getting all the souls. Should I apply Unstable? We could try to go all in on this floor down here. Just hope for a miracle. I'm okay hoping for a miracle. Thanks for finishing off all these guys. Multi-strike helps a lot. We do the Twisted back. Yeah, I suppose it's like safest if we Twisted back up here. There's a chance that we have a bad floor this direction. Take the reanimate. Or sorry, the spikes. I don't know what I'm saying. The regen is really what I was talking about. Who does this hit? Hit this guy. Okay, this guy has a chance of being in front, so that'd be good. That'd be the best possible scenario. I should have used the ability there. Ow. Okay, so this guy is in front, but we still lose somehow. Penitent Stone, that's how. Could just do the Dragon's Breath and do an AoE sweep that way. Trying to think what the best way of winning is. You play spikes if you play something on this floor, so we should try to not play stuff on that floor. 385 damage. Okay, we're not going to get the Celebrate. Again, not the end of the world, but does make me sad. We shall mix. Get lifesteal, I guess. I don't know, apply to someone here? Sure. Yeah, I just don't want them to have spikes. It's as simple as that. Okay, we'll start building up the regen, because we're gonna have to survive another floor. Oh boy. So you have 20 attack, that's why the 21 regen just isn't enough. I mean, it does a lot, but we just don't have that much damage. Okay, that's the actual problem. Now I see. At least they're not going to get the Penitent Store or floor buff. 7 spikes is so many spikes. Yeah, never a better time for this. 82 damage, that's unfortunate. So they're gonna give the boss +4 attack. Wait, why did you get +4 attack? You had 20 attack and now you have 44? Triggers when being hit, grants the boss 4. Oh, it's when you're hit. It's not when you... Oh. That's different from what I thought. Maybe that's quite clear. Oh, this costs extra energy because of the Dominion's Eye. Okay. I was curious about that for a second. Do mixology. Regen, I think they might just have to have Prey at the end here. Penitent Stone is... Oh, this boss is real bad for us. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's just super bad. So, maybe if we get super lucky, we can end up winning here. And I will play regen up here as much as possible. There's like a slim chance. 60 attack is so nuts. Oh, you hit this freaking spikes. That's so bad. That's so unfortunate. We needed to get lucky there. Oh, wow. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. I wasn't expecting to lose this challenge twice in a row, especially right there. We had such a good run. I just don't think, I mean, that was just a counter to us. I think most other bosses that show up there, we beat handedly. That was just really unfortunate. Maybe I should have tried to stack the top floor instead, but the top floor was not going to last very long because they were just going to have a billion attack. Wow. Okay. Well, see you all next time. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. If you did like the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Bye.